Well, is your car in danger of being stolen? July is Auto Theft Prevention Month, and our next guests, they are here to help unlock ways to keep your vehicle safe. Please welcome Fred Zumbo and Amanda O'Halloran. They are from the Arizona Automobile Theft Authority. Great to have both of you here. You guys are busy. This authority gets a lot of work each and every day. What is the function of the authority?
Yes, we do. We're a very unique state agency. We have a public and private partnership where the insurance industry collects money from the insurance policies, and they put that towards auto theft prevention programs. What we have is we have law enforcement, which is we fund the DPS-run task force for auto theft. We also have 6 county attorneys that are participating in our programs for auto theft prosecution. And the most important part of our mission is the public awareness.
Yes.
We want to get the public aware of what they can do.
And every day, you were saying, almost 50 vehicles a day are stolen or broken into, have some sort of theft happening, right, Amanda?
Absolutely.
This is scary.
It is scary. It is over all of Arizona. And again, it's just a natural progression, but something that we're hoping to go ahead and stop.
All right, so here's how we do that with some simple preventative tips for you. So you've brought some examples of some things that we can do to help protect ourselves and our vehicles. What should we start with?
Well, absolutely. The first thing I like to sit there and start with is any protection that you're going to do has to be personal. It's something that you're going to make a routine of doing every night, all the time, not just every night, but every day and wherever you park. I like to go with visual theft deterrents. So the clubs still work.
Yeah.
They're bright, they're
it's
visible.
Old school, but it's a good one, right?
It does. It relies on keys.
Yes.
So, you know, it takes a little bit of time. Yes, like all things that if they really want your car, they're going to go after it. But they have to choose between your car and the car that doesn't have a club.
Okay.
So we want to go ahead and we still promote it. It still works. It's still active. Some of the other things for tailgates, you know, there's a little equipment just like this. We have our little hose clamp here. But again, it's just another thing that a thief is going to go ahead and bypass those that have that on there.
All right,
it
perfect.
takes a little bit
of time. And we can just get this at any store? Or?
Any hardware store, any, sometimes you find them at the dollar store. So
oh, wow.
Again, those are all different things.
And give us the name of this again?
It's just a hose clamp.
A hose clamp, okay. And where we put this?
You'll put it right there on the ball joint where the tailgate lifts off.
Perfect, okay, so very simple.
Some of the other programs that we have that we run is the Watch Your Car program. It was really big in the early 2000s and late 90s. It was a vehicle theft decal program that sits there and says, I don't normally drive between the hours of 1 and 5 in the morning. Our law enforcement statewide knows this. We're really unique in that it's a statewide program in the right here for Arizona.
Okay, perfect.
That lets officers know that this car's not normally out, and let's just check it and make sure that everybody's okay and
so
that
if you
the
see
person
that,
driving
then
should be driving.
Okay, so they know we've made a commitment that we're not going to be driving within these hours.
We don't normally drive. We all have those cases where we might have on there. I have kids too, so sometimes they get sick.
Right, okay.
But we want to go ahead and just sit there and say that it's not normally out, and let's just take a little further and just make sure everything's okay.
Perfect.
And then last but not least, and one of the most important things, it's going to stop 90% of your vehicle thefts and burglaries on there, is locking your doors. It sounds really important, but
simple.
You know, we get fast, we get busy, and sometimes we want to just make sure that it's a habit to hear our doors lock on there. We're a big proponent of the 9 p.m. routine. So our 9 p.m. routine is a specific time at night that we go ahead and double check that. We've removed all our valuables from the car. Make sure our windows in Arizona, born and raised, know that it's important. Our windows are up and rolled up so it's secure, and that we lock our doors. Okay. So the 9 p.m. routine just goes over that we make sure that we have door checkers right now going out there to complimentary check your door for you and alleviate you from some of those things. We want to go ahead and make sure that we're doing it ourselves.
You do so much in the community. I mean, of course you're sharing this with us today, but you guys do a lot just going around and making sure that we're all aware of these simple steps and measures that we can take.
Absolutely. One of the things we do is we'll talk to different groups. We go out to gain events. We host our own events coming up here shortly in October for VIN etching events.
And we need to do our own due diligence, right, Fred?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's up to every individual to take care of their own property, especially when you're talking about weapons and vehicles. We're having an uptick in weapons being stolen out of unlocked vehicles. There's no excuse for that.
No excuse. And the cool thing is, and what you were saying, we were going down in the trend of car thefts here in Arizona, but now that it's going up again. So we need to really do our part to make sure that we stay safe. And getting a purse that matches the interior of your car. Amanda shared that with me on the phone. I love that idea.
Yes.
So changing just simple like that, putting your stuff in valuables in a purse that looks like your car color.
Yes, it makes it a little more difficult to see. So
Perfect.
if you have to leave it in there, we still recommend, and we're always going to recommend taking out. But if you have that one, for instance, exception to the rule, have something that matches and a little harder to see.
Perfect. All right. For more tips on preventing auto theft, contact the Arizona Automobile Theft Authority at 602-364-AUTO. That number again, 602-364-2886, or you can call 1-888-668-4433. They're also online. They have a great website, azwatchyourcar.com.